Local 5 sports director Rana Garcia is here to explain what kind of discipline they may face.
Yeah, Megan, so the next big question is what punishments could these athletes face? And that has two folds to it. There's the legal consequences and the NCAA consequences. So far, 7 current and former athletes between Iowa and Iowa State have been charged with tampering with records. That's an aggravated misdemeanor, which carries a possible penalty of up to 2 years in prison and a fine between $855 and $8,540. They could also be subjected to a $645 fine for underage gambling. When it comes to punishments handed down by the NCAA, new guidelines for sports betting violations were just released in June and apply to any violation reported on or after May 2nd. The most severe punishment possible under these new guidelines is a permanent loss of collegiate eligibility in all sports. This would apply to athletes who influence the outcomes of their own games for betting purposes, knowingly provide information to individuals involved in sports betting activities, bet on their own games or on other sports at their own schools. Court records show that all 7 of the athletes charged bet on sporting events at their own school and 4 bet on their own games. Punishments also depend on how much was wagered. If an athlete's collective total of wagers is more than $800, then they would have to sit out for 30% of the season and receive rules and prevention education. However, athletes can also face a permanent ban if their total betting activity greatly exceeds $800. It would be up to the NCAA reinstatement staff to decide if and how much additional loss of eligibility is warranted in that case. The wagering totals for each athlete charged did exceed $800 and ranged from $2,400 to $45,640. The NCAA's investigation is still ongoing, but based on these new guidelines, a permanent ban from playing college sports is the likely punishment that will be handed down. And the athletes charged in Story County are set to appear in court later this month, but we haven't been able to find a court date yet for those charged in Johnson County.